What is up, my veggies? My name is VTR, and welcome back to another movie review, part of VTR's Joyful Christmas. And today we are reviewing Krampus from 2015. Let's go ahead and read the synopsis real quick. Go ahead and get that out the way. Oh, it's a long one. While the holiday season represents the most magical time of year, ancient European folklore warns of Krampus, a horrible beast who punishes naughty children at Christmas. When dysfunctional families squabbles causes young Max to lose his festive spirit, it unleashes the wrath of the fearsome demon. As Krampus lays siege to the Engel home, mom, pop, sister, and brother must band together to save one another from the monstrous fate. So my main thing that excited me to review this movie is because it's done by the same guy that did Trick or Treat, which is a movie I love. I try to watch it every year on Halloween time, and Krampus might become a yearly watch for me as well for Christmas, because I enjoyed this movie quite a bit. The dysfunctional family and the two families like coming together, like, and being so dysfunctional, and like everyone's related to that. I feel like everyone can relate to like that certain family member or side of the family that like you just don't get along with that much or have that much in common with. I feel like everyone can relate to that in some way, shape, or form. But a lot of the effects in this movie definitely, you can tell, has a bit of a lower budget, but definitely looks nice. And there's also some decent comedy in here and some pretty decent scares as well. The suspense, I feel, is handled very well. I think the movie handles its suspense pretty darn well. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's fun. Got some funny moments, got some creepy moments. A lot of the monsters and stuff look really interesting until we fall into some of the dudes in masks and everything. Like these, I'm assuming are supposed to be the elves, but like the Jack in the Box, the gingerbread men, like those are like the standouts to me. And this little doll thing, I don't even know what it is, but like it attacks and everything. A lot of the characters aren't really that likable, but like even though they start getting into these situations, like you still want to see them get through. And the design of Krampus, I'm pretty sure it's pretty much the design of the most people see of him, but I feel like it's done pretty well. I feel like it's and the look is just pretty creepy, and the way the movie ends, I'm not going to give it away, is like, whoa, that's how this ends? What? I think Krampus is a lot of fun. I don't think it's a fantastic movie. I don't think it's better than like Trick or Treat or anything like that. But I think Krampus is very much an interesting and fun time. And if you need a good Christmas horror film, this is definitely the one to go for, I'd say. Because I definitely had a lot of fun with this one. Compared to the other Christmas horror movies that I've reviewed this year, the Silent Night, Deadly Night sequels. Not a big fan of those, as you guys know. But overall, this movie though is super interesting and super fun, to say nonetheless. Like I said, it looks nice and everything, and I watched this with a buddy, and we were like really getting into it and everything while watching it, and we had a lot of fun. And it's funny, in 2 years, I've seen, and just no, in just 1 year I've reviewed a movie where there's like a weird Black Friday or over the top shopping scene. And the thing that's really interesting about this movie, majority of it takes place in one house. We go outside a few times, but like the majority of the movie, and the casting, some of the acting is kind of meh here and there. Like with our main kid, Max, his name, he can have a little bit of a deadpan delivery sometimes. Um, but I think one of the best performances in the movie is by let's see, what is the actress's name? Um, the lady that played the grandmother, I feel like was one of the best role, like the best in the movie. I really did enjoy. I also enjoyed Adam Scott in this movie. He did a really good job, and a lot of the comedy that's in this movie is just works. A lot of time when you're trying to do like a horror comedy, you don't really get a lot of that. Like this movie's trying to tackle like three different things: horror, comedy, and a holiday film, and that's a lot to juggle. And sometimes that could be hard to do. But I feel like this movie does it very well. I think it's a lot of just, and like it's not even over the like I always say, a movie doesn't have to be bloody or anything like that to be a good horror movie. And there's like, I don't think there's any blood in this movie, like at all, which still shares the terror and the fear and everything. Especially at one point when people are being dragged away towards the end, there's a lot of tension there. I feel like the movie handles that well, and it balances its comedy and its serious roots and its holiday themes. There's also a stop motion segment in the movie that I love. I'm a sucker for stop motion, so can we get more stop motion movies, please? Um, but I think overall this film is super fun, and I think a lot of people are gonna have a blast with it. They haven't seen it. If they like horror movies, comedies, Christmas movies, horror Christmas comedies, any of that. Feel like there's a lot to love and enjoy here with this movie. Critics give this movie a 66 on Rotten Tomatoes, and audiences give it a 52. I feel like that's a little mean, personally. Like, yeah, there's some stilted acting and everything, but it's a it's a fun time. Could the movie have gone a little extra with some of its ideas? Yeah, but I think it's fine for what it is. Personally, I will give it a solid 3.5 out of 5 for my rating. I think it's just a fun time. I think the movie overall knows what it's come to do, and it does that extremely well. And it's just overall a fun time, and I just enjoyed it, man. I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought the movie knew what it was here to do, did it well, and just overall just a fun time. Also had some good suspense, some decent characters, some funny moments. It's overall a good time. That's really all I've got to say for this review, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it yourselves. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Do you think Krampus is good? Or do you think it's bad? Should I check out some other Krampus movies? I know there's a bunch of like cheap direct to DVD freaking schlock out there. Should I check those out? I know they're not connected to this, but like, should I check those out? Let me know what you guys think, because I thought it'd be fun to tackle, but also probably terrible to watch. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully, I'll try to keep giving you guys joyful Christmas videos in the next few days. So yeah, bye.